8 Mexican ruins you can have to yourself. You join the long line at the ticket turnstile, run the gauntlet past aggressive souvenir vendors, then emerge into a clearing to see thousands of other tourists gathered around the Mexican ruins. Wouldn't it be nice to visit one of these archaeological sites without the kind of crowds you normally see at an outdoor rock festival? Chichen Itza received more than 2.5 million visitors in 2022, which averages out to more than 6,800 per day. If you choose alternative to the more famous sites such as that one, Tulum and Totonacan, that wish for serenity is easy to grant. You may see a smattering of other visitors at the less famous sites, but the parking lot won't be filled with tour buses, and you won't have to use Photoshop to post a pyramid photo with no people in it. Here are our picks for 8 Mexican archaeological sites that you can have to yourself, especially on weekdays, places where you will count your fellow visitors in double digits, not in the thousands. Cobb, Quintana Roo for an excursion from Cancun or the Riviera Maya. Pass up the popular trips to crowded ruins and head to Cobb, where vegetation is barely held back and some pyramids are still just mysterious mounds. There you'll feel like a true explorer as you walk the original stone path where the Maya priests and rulers once strolled and admired the tallest pyramid in Quintana Roo. This site is only about 30 miles 48 kilometers inland from the less impressive Tulum ruins, but gets a tiny fraction of the crowds. It's just off a major highway between Tulum and Valladolid, so it's easy to stop off here on the way to Ekbalam. Arrive early or late in the day, especially during the Riviera Maya high season, for cooler temperatures and fewer fellow visitors. Ekbalam, Yucatan, thanks to a location 43 miles 69 kilometers by car from Chichen Itza, the most famous archaeological site in Mexico. Ekbalam misses out on the day-trip crowds from Cancun. Most visitors are travelers staying in nearby Valladolid. This is an impressive Mayan site to experience, however, with key structures including defensive walls, the ball court and multiple temples. The largest structure contained the ruler's tomb that has intact paintings and writings from the site's peak period between 770 and 840 AD. A full car of visitors is no problem here. Adult admission is 90 pesos, currently about $5, as opposed to $31 to enter Chichen Itza. Yucatan, while small and Jebel Chalten receive a steady flow of visitors who are staying in Enrique or on cruise ship excursions from Progreso. Mayan is a mostly unknown site. When this writer traveled 30 miles 48 kilometers southeast of Enrique with a load of people on the recent visit, there were just 8 other tourists walking the grounds. This extensive site has a grand pyramid in the center that you are allowed to climb, a circular observatory and remains of the wall that was 5.65 miles 9.1 kilometers long. The Mayan city housed as many as 17,000 people during its peak period from the 1220s until the 1440s. For Yucatan travelers who want to travel slowly, Mayan is the final destination on the Camino del Maya 5-day walking route where you stay in local villages along the way. PTZN Campec, located about 34 miles 55 kilometers southeast of the historic capital seaside city of Campec. The ruins of the Mayan city EDZN are so little known that the English results for it in search engines die out after the first page. Yet the city may have housed as many as 25,000 people. Active community that thrived from roughly 200 to 1,000 AD, with some inhabitants sticking around through the 1400s. The main pyramid structure in the Grand Metropolis is on 5 levels reaching about 130 feet 40 meters. The whole EDZN complex takes up nearly 10 square miles 26 square kilometers, with a variety of buildings and styles to explore, along with the remains of an intricate water collection and management system. Southern Mexico, just 22 miles 35 kilometers from the Guatemala border, was among the most powerful kingdoms of the Mayan classic period from 250 to 900 AD, with more than a million people under its wide-ranging rule. It was the main rival people until it eventually lost the war with that city rulers and went into decline. The site feels more dramatic than some in the ultra-black Yucatan state because its 2 largest structures are crammed into hills. Despite its importance in the Mayan world and its extensive excavations, it receives relatively few visitors because of its remote location with only a few small hotels and camping areas. This UNESCO World Heritage Site is truly in the jungle. It's surrounded by 2,792 square miles of protected land, 7,231 square kilometers. Botanical Biosphere Reserve. Yaxchila, Chiapas. Located right on the Usumacinta River that forms the border between Mexico and Guatemala, Yaxchila was an important mine city and trading center between C-580 and C-800, and it is not nearly as well known or visited as Cali. However, it's a 3-hour drive away. Yaxchila is notable for its detailed sculptures and limestone lintel carvings, which depict the region's history and rulers. It's easy to combine a visit to Yaxchila with wonderful land, which is known for its 15 paintings that have survived for centuries. California a deal of Argent, the Nashville Roto, while it shares some tendencies with the Mayan ruins to the east. This temple structure outside of San Miguel de Allende in the middle of Mexico was a city serving various other ethnic groups such as the Otobi. It thrived for more than 500 years before abandonment around 1050 AD. While San Miguel de Allende is a popular tourism and revival destination, this historic attraction stays relatively tranquil due to the length it takes to visit. The site itself is administered by the government archaeological agency that oversees most archaeological sites in Mexico, but it's like going up or sitting in the middle of private land. Access is restricted to those visiting unauthorized tourists. Documentos, Jalisco. This collection of circular is 40 miles, 64 kilometers, west of La Boulevard is a long way from the civilizations of the Maya or Aztecs, but the pyramids probably predate both. Estimates put the founding of this city at around 350 BC and the region thrived for close to 1,000 years. Many of the structures are still buried under dirt and vegetation, and the ones that are visible are a relatively recent excavation. Much of the work completed less than 20 years ago. UNESCO included the area in the World Heritage Site designation in 2006. Few people seem to know that this site is even more, much less visited, but it's an easy day trip from Guadalajara or the town of Tequila. Admission is 15 pesos, less than $3, including the museum.